Hello, 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 and welcome to Studio L7, the podcast that shines a light on everything related to photography, podcasting, field recording, and filmmaking. I'm your host with the most, Bigbobby, and today, my friends, we're diving into the wild world of headshots, how you can make money with your camera, and the hilarious stories that come from doing it all in a small town. Now, where were we? Yes, small town headshots. So, folks, imagine this. I'm strolling through my picturesque small town, the smell of fresh apple pie wafting from the bakery, when suddenly I'm struck with a genius idea. Bigbobby, you could make some serious cash doing headshots around here. Little did I know that simple thought would lead me down a rabbit hole of hilarious encounters, awkward poses, and truly one-of-a-kind photo sessions. Let's start with the basics, my friends. If you're anything like me, you're no stranger to the wonderful world of headshots. You've got the lighting, the equipment, and the charm to make even the most camera-shy person come to life. But doing it in a small town, well, that's a whole different ball game. First off, you'll need to find your clients. Seems easy, right? Think again. In a small town, everyone knows everyone, which means people don't need to look far to find a friend or family member with a camera. You've got Cousin Edna, who's got a collection of disposable cameras she's been using since 1998, and Uncle Frank, who's convinced that his iPhone 5 is all the professional equipment he needs. So, how do you convince these people that a headshot by Bigbobby is the way to go? You use the age-old tactic of bribery, my friends. Bring a batch of fresh cookies to the local hangout spot and let the word of your headshot services spread like butter on a warm piece of toast. Works like a charm. Now that you've got some clients lined up, it's time to set up shop. You'll want to find a spot that screams professionalism. So naturally, I chose the back room of the local bowling alley. The ambiance is unparalleled, the sounds of strikes and spares, the scent of rental shoe spray, and of course the moody neon lighting. The perfect recipe for small-town headshot success. But enough about the setup. Let's dive into some of my most memorable headshot sessions, shall we? First up, we have Sally Mae, the town's most successful alpaca farmer. She came in with her prized alpaca Bernice, requesting a joint headshot to promote their new line of alpaca wool scarves. You can imagine the challenges of positioning a 150-pound alpaca in front of a backdrop, all while avoiding the occasional spitting incident. But the resulting photo, my friends? Pure fluffy gold. Next on the list was Big Jim, the local Mecca Big Jim, bless his heart. Had a little trouble fitting into the narrow space we had set up for the headshots. I mean, this man could probably hold a Volkswagen Beetle with one hand. So, instead of trying to force the situation, we improvised. We hopped on over to his garage, and with a little creative lighting and some strategically placed wrenches, we created a masterpiece. Who knew that greasy coveralls and a friendly smile could make for such an iconic headshot? But, my friends, nothing could have prepared me for the true piece de resistance, Mrs. Gladys Abernathy, the town's most lovable octogenarian. She strolled into the bowling alley with a twinkle in her eye and a bag full of props. Her goal was simple, to create the most unforgettable headshot this town has ever seen. And boy, did she succeed. Picture this, Mrs. Abernathy decked out in a neon pink tracksuit, jazzercise style, posing atop a disco ball. All the while, a bubble machine is pumping out an endless stream of bubbles, and confetti is raining down from above. It was pure, unadulterated chaos, but the result was nothing short of spectacular. Let's just say that her new profile picture for the local knitting club's online forum is now the talk of the town. So, my friends, what have we learned from my small-town headshot adventures? First and foremost, you can never underestimate the power of a fresh batch of cookies. Secondly, embrace the quirks of your clients because you never know what creative magic might come out of it. And finally, never ever pass up the opportunity to photograph an alpaca. Trust me on this one. Well, that's all for today's episode, folks. I hope you enjoyed these tales of photographic triumphs and small-town shenanigans. Until next time, keep your camera close, your cookies closer, and your spirits high. This is Bigbobby, signing off from Studio L7.